Okay, I am the Director of Planning for the City of Greene. In September of 1993, I came over to the City of Greene. I was hired by Mayor John Torok as the city's first Director of Planning. Greene was mostly a very quiet community, I got to give it that, but there was a lot of potential in this community. A lot of people saw it as the midpoint between Akron and Canton, and a lot of people felt that it was time to see it develop. Previous administrations, really not administration, as we were a village, saw it as a city of the future, and a lot of two-lane roads, very little in the way of retail or food establishments, or actually even grocery stores. So it was a lot of the amenities that we see today were not here. I think it's changed in regard to some good quality housing. Some of the older housing is still high quality, but we've also been able to address some of the needs of the people. Basically, you no longer have to leave the city if you want to go out to dine. Some restaurants came into Greene. Grocery stores came into Greene over those last 30 years. We've also addressed some of the traffic issues that sometimes traffic brings. And housing, diversity of housing has grown and is continuing to grow. The improvements, well, one big improvement is our park system. We've added all the parks. There was only one small park, and it wasn't really even a park. It was the Torok Community Center. It had a little walking trail, and that was about it 30 years ago. Since then, we've added close to 700 acres of parkland, a lot of amenities that inside of those parks. So I think the parks were some of the great improvements. The roadways were some great improvements. Basically providing a lot of the needs for the people, retail, and as well as dining establishments. Fun memory. I'm gonna Greensburg Park for one. Something happened that day. I had to go pick my son up from daycare. He was about 4 or 5 years old, probably 4 years old, and we were doing the groundbreaking for Greensburg Park. So he actually got to turn the dirt at Greensburg Park. There's a picture of me, him, and some council people, as well as Mayor Torok, turning the dirt at Greensburg. But there's a lot of great fond memories, a lot of good development that's occurred in the community that there's probably too numerous to mention. All the accomplishments, providing all the amenities I talked about earlier, continually bring dollars into the community for grants. We do a lot of the grant work, so these highways, these improvements get picked up partially by grants. Parks, we do grants for the parks. So there's a lot of great accomplishments here. I think Greene has been a great community over the last 30 years. I guess basically, I'm very fortunate because I get to be involved in a lot of that. Okay, just to wrap up here, you know, it's been a pleasure over the last so many years, 30 years close to, that working with a variety of city council members. I've actually worked for all the mayors of the city of Greene, you know, and they've all been excellent to work with. The fortunate part about Greene is they've been very progressive. And we've been fortunate because we've been able to increase our tax base to be that progressive community that we need to be. And I appreciate all the mayors, all the council people that we've worked for, also all the administration that I've worked with. Basically, they help the city run, and they make things happen. So in the planning department, we feel that we're very integral to the city. We do a variety of things, and I think that basically, in closing, that we would like to continue to serve the community, and we appreciate the community and the respect we get from the community.